Hello there, this is a Draw My Life video of my life. My name is Hiram Johnson. Let me tell you about my life. I was born on the 2nd of September in the year 1866 in California, Sacramento, California to be exact. I was born into an Episcopalian family which consisted of my mother Annie, my daddy Grove Lawrence Johnson, my brother Albert, and my two sisters Josephine and Mabel. I also had another sister, but she died. And then there was me, Hiram. I was a large kid. My father Grove was a Republican representative from California, but more importantly, he was my hero. I mean, the man was just amazing. He really inspired me to become the man I am, or actually was, because, well, I died, but I'll get to that later. Now, my family was pretty well off economically. I mean, we weren't rolling in dough or anything. Wait, actually, we were. I still had to study to make my daddy happy. A lot. I studied a lot. So many books. For high school, I attended Sacramento High School because, well, I lived in Sacramento. Then, I continued my studies at a university. University of California, Berkeley, whose mascot was the bear, but I didn't really like it there. During my junior year, I left college and, well, I got married to my wife Minnie. Look, that's us. After my wedding, I returned home to learn about law from my daddy. This led to the critical moment in my life as a progressive politician, the Boss Abe Roof case. Abe Roof, for those of you who don't know, was a political boss whose corruption caused much suffering to many people after the San Francisco earthquake. In 1908, I assisted Francis J. Henney with Roof's prosecution, but when Henney was gunned down in court, I took over and convicted Boss Roof. This court case made me well known throughout the state, and I was asked to run as a reform candidate for governor. At first, I was hesitant, but eventually, I accepted. As governor, I introduced an initiative which allows citizens to bypass state legislators and place proposed statutes, better known as props, on ballots. I also introduced referendum, which allows the public to vote on certain issues, as well as recall, which allows voters to decide whether or not to remove an elected official from office. I enjoyed being governor, but I knew I could make a bigger difference elsewhere. In 1912, Teddy Roosevelt decided to run for a third term as president. And guess who he picked as his running mate? He picked me. Me of all people. I was speechless. Teddy Roosevelt was an amazing president. We ran on the progressive platform for the Republicans, also known as the Bull Moose ticket. Unfortunately, the Republican Party was split at the time, and we lost to the Democrat Woodrow Wilson. But I refused to give up. In 1917, I was elected to the United States Senate. I was overjoyed. I served 5 terms as senator over the course of 28 years until I... Oh wait, I forgot to tell you about the rest of my accomplishments. In the Progressive Party, I was an influential figure, a very influential figure. As governor, I also helped to establish a railroad commission that would regulate the power of the Southern Pacific Railroad. As senator, I supported isolationism and opposed the creation of the League of Nations. Okay, now on to my death. I died of stroke on the 6th of August in 1945 at the age of 78. I died the same day that the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima, Japan during World War II. Many policies that I introduced helped shape the modern government of the United States of America, so you're welcome. I can't do the accent anymore, so I'm not even going to try. Well, that was my life. Or most of it at least. If you want to learn more, then read a book.
J.A.R. with the villain, bust a bus, come on.